Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is paper February, March 2025. Okay, 42 variant. And we are going to start this complete paper. All right. And the formula list available here, you can see, because it's first time it is going to appear. Okay, let's start. So write down the factors of 28 in prime numbers. So best technique to do it is this. Two ones are 2 fours are 2 7 times 14, and that's it. So 2 into 7. So he said prime factors. If you leave it here, or 2 to power 2 into 7, both options are correct. So this is done. So now he says simplifying. You see this algebra. Okay, now let's go next algebraic question. So you can see simplify. So y available in all values. If I take y common, I get a first of all 4y, I get a plus 3, I get negative y, I get a plus 2. Okay, I repeat again, y common throughout. And after that, just rearrangement, this y, 4y minus y give us 3y, and 3 plus 2 give us 5. And I believe the point is very clear. And this is the answer for first part. And this is a place to write an examination. So you have to write it here. Make sure. It's not a compulsory, but it's good to do. So let me recheck finally 5 and 3. So this is our answer. Question number 3, we have this a question of nets. Shade 2 more squares to make a pattern. If it has 2 line symmetry. Definition of line symmetry is what? For example, if you have a letter I, and look, I show you letter I, just sake of for your understanding. What is a line of symmetry definition? If you cut such a way, look, if I cut such a way, the left and right become same. For example, if you cut from here, this is smaller, this is bigger. This is not a mirror line. This is a mirror line, one in the middle, mirror line possible. And we have a second mirror line where? Second mirror line is here. So it has a 2 line of symmetries. So what I repeat my words, what's the definition of the symmetry? This is a man, for example, just sake of understanding. So this is a line of symmetry. Half man left side, half right side. This is called line. It has a 1 line of symmetry. Now we have to shade 2 more squares. Okay, so they have a 2 line of symmetry. So for example, students, if I make a line symmetry here, just imagine, sake of your understanding. So look at here. You have a 1 box here shaded, 1 box here shaded. It is a correct answer. Okay. So if I have another one, I can, there's a 1 box here shaded. I will make 1 box here shaded. Okay. This is now. And what about this? There's a 1 box here and 1 box here. So I'm going to shade here. And I believe you people understanding. He said shade 2 more boxes. And I have done 2 boxes only. And look at now, if you look at carefully, I have shaded 2 boxes and it has a 1 line symmetry, but we just, no. 2 line symmetry. Check it. If I make a line like this, it works or not? Check it now. Okay, check it now. How to check it? So wait a minute. Let me drag this line slightly up. This line is not accurate. I will make again. Check it now. So student, check it. This is the mirror line. Here white, here white. Here white, here white. And let's talk about the other one. Here we have 1 half box black and full box. Half box black and full box. It means how many boxes shade up or down same. Here all white. So this is correct. Okay, now let's go talk about down one. So this is a half box shaded full box. Half box, full box. So it means it is also, we have a 2 line of symmetry. And let me erase this and I make another one. So it means we have a 2 line of symmetries. And he was asking us to make a shade 2 boxes more. It must have a, so lines are not compulsory to make it. This is just for sake of your understanding. These two shaded circles, squares, you have to shade more. Question number 4. He said calculate. When he said calculate, it means you can use your calculator and just type as it is. 2 marks. So do it carefully. I am typing. Okay, cube root, make sure. And cube root, wait a minute, students. Okay, minus cube root of 30 and denominator 6.5. And let me check it. So let me check it first. I got it 2.635810,384. If you write completely in available in calculator, good. And now he said 1 dp. We need this, we don't want. Do we need to add? No. Because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, when comes, we never add. We never add. But 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 comes, we always add 1. So is this 3 is among this category? So we will not add. So final answer of 2 dp is 2.6. And I believe the concept of the first page is completely over. Question number 5 we have, student. This question is a little bit different as usual questions. Okay, what a question he said. The pattern is formed by 3 congruent rectangles. First of all, students confuse a congruent. Congruent is just dealing like a equal, or are they same? You can see this rectangle, this and this, they are exactly same in measurements. So just students confuse the word congruency. Okay. Each rectangle is rotate 90 degree around one vertex. Okay. And rectangle next to it. All right. And point A is 2, 5 and point B is this much. Okay. So as a teacher, I suggest you, we need to find C and D coordinate before I start. Best technique, I want to label all these points. I label this point as a B, C. I count as a P. This point as a count as a K. So if I ask you what is X coordinate throughout the line, common sense, X coordinate never changes. So what is X coordinate? 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So X coordinate is confirmed 2 here. And this height means what is the height of this? Same height of this. So this Y coordinate is 1.5, same 1.5 here. I repeat again, let me write it again, 2, 1.5. So this Y coordinate, whatever this X coordinate here, so look at now. Here X coordinate is a 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So this X coordinate is a confirmed 4. But this Y coordinate, if I go up, will not remain same. This Y coordinate depends upon this Y coordinate. And is a 5. I believe this point is very, very clear. Now, students, when I labeled it, now I can plan it, how to go, how I can shift from here to this. Common sense, if I keep this K as a vertex. So look at, I'm putting a dot here. This is a vertex. So this point will rotate and go here. This point will go and rotate, will go here. And this point will go here. So you can see that we have 3 points, different rotations we have. So it means P will come here. So it means P coordinate will be C coordinate. So I hope so. The point is very clear. So if someone asks what is a C coordinate, say it's a P coordinate is a C coordinate, and I got it. I hope so. The idea is very clear. And now if this is done, so I can write it here. Now how to shift this rectangle to this rectangle? Very interesting. So this is I have to rotate clockwise, and center is this I take as a C vertex. So this point will shift here. This point will shift here, and this point will shift here. I think all people understanding. So that is logic. I can say that this point will call a D coordinate. So D coordinate will turn to be 4, 5. I believe you people understanding very well. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, 2 and 1.5 and 4 and 5. So we have done it. Now let's go for a question below. A question below. Let's read a question carefully. Each week Nisha is paid $12 per hour for our first 40 hours that she works. Repeat again. For first 40 hours, 12 hours per hour we have to pay. she get a payment. She is paid 30% more on a 1 hour for any extra hour that she works. Okay, it means normally she get how much she get at $12 per hour, but now she will get 30% more. Okay, and now 1 week Nisha work for 45.5 hours. How much she will paid? So student, best technique. This $12 I will take as a original. Original will take all as a always as a 100%. So third $12 I write a two titles, dollar and percentage. So $12 I consider as 100. Okay, original value, original percentage, original dollars. But now I want to pay 30% more. 30% more means 100 plus 30 becomes 130. I want to see 130 becomes how much? So let's see now if we multiply. So it becomes x times 200 is equals to what? 12 times to 130. 100 will go down. 100 will go down. And 12, because in this paper, calculator allowed, you can use it. And we can save our time. So $15.6. So this is the money for the extra hour. It's called overtime. This is called overtime. Okay. All right. Now, how much she works? 45.5 hours. So make sure 40 hours, she will get payment of for $12. Repeat, 45.5, I will break in two parts. 40 hours one and 5.5 hour extra. And $40 we multiply with the 12 and $5.5 we multiply with the 15.6. So let's multiply. So 40 times to 12 plus 5.5 times to 15.6. If I multiply, let's see what answer I'm getting. Okay, I will check it. 5.5 times to 15.6. And my answer is going to be, hold on, let me check it. My answer is finally, I got 565. Let me write dollar sign before. Try your level best, dollar sign before, and write then the so $565.8 is a final amount. And I believe you got a better picture how we have done this both questions. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Question number 7 we have, students. We have mentioned here ages and masses. Okay, so we have to concentrate, especially here. So we have given some numbers. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I think so some are missing. It's because 3, 3, 6 mentioned. And he mentioned here a complete schedule diagram. First 6 points have been plotted for you. So next we have to plot. So let me zoom out and check it. So very interesting part. We have a special formula for this kind of questions. What is the formula? Value divided by number of boxes is a very, very important formula to get a scale. Number of boxes. So for example, this is a 1 value, 1. And 1 value I'm dividing by number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 is a point, there's a 5 boxes, 0.2. So I'm writing here 1 box is 0.2 along x-axis. What about here? What here? 1 over 10. So 1 box is equal to 0.1. So these things are very, very important, and don't take it casually, because if this is a wrong, your rest full question wrong. So be careful. 9. Where's the 9? Along 9 is here. Okay. And I just make a 9, 4.6. It is a drawn already. Wait a minute. Plus 6. Okay. So 3, 3, 6. Okay. 9 and 4.6. 4.6. So 4.6 where? This is a 4.6. You see, 4.6 line is this. And 9 is here. And where the meet? The meet actually here. These are not exact lines, but I hope so got idea. So I think this point is clear. Next point. So this become 9 and 4.6. 9 and 4.6. Correct. Okay. So let's talk about next one. So 7, where is S7? 7 is here. Where is 4.5? 4.5 is in the middle here. It means if I check it carefully, 7 and 4.5. So 7 from here and 4.5 from here. This point he talked about. So we have done it. Okay. So let's go for next point. Next point is 1 and 2.5. 1 and 2.5. 1 and 2.5. 1 and 2.5. This point I'm looking for. Done. Then we talk about 11, 5.3. 11, 5.3. 11 from here and 5.3 from here. So let's check it. This 11 and 5.3. So I hope so students' points are done. Points are all done. Now, what kind of correlation is this? So naturally, actually, I'll go for best fit line first, then I talk about this one. So what is the criteria of best fit line? So whenever you take a scale, you do such a way that number of points above and below should be equals to each other. For example, if I try to make it this line, okay? So have a look now, first of all. If at this one, so how many points above? 1 point above. Wait a minute, let me remove scale. 1 point above, 2.3 points above, and 2 points are below. Not 2 points. The third point is this one. So I think it's not a bad option. So not a bad option. Repeat. Mostly points are close. What is the criteria? Mostly points are close and number of boxes are above and number of points are below. Almost are equal to each other. So this is the best fit line we drew and make an arrow on the both end. Okay, this is done. For your knowledge, there are two kinds of correlations. I write on the top here or I write here. So let me tell you, all these lines, these lines they are called a positive gradient. Positive gradient. Okay. All these lines, they have a negative gradient. So that is why this kind of lines I have a positive correlation. So I just write it because this line, it resembles with that. So some matching is there. So I just write here positive. So positive correlation. All right. Correlation word you don't write, no problem. Just positive word is enough. Best fit line, I have done it. Let's talk about the last part. Use your line, best fit line, to estimate the mass of the 14-week-old baby. 14 weeks old baby. So this one, we talk about this one. Okay. So from this line, we'll go up, 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 up. You see where it meets. Here, approximately. So it is a here or I go from here and this one. So this is a not exactly, but we can say it is approximately 5.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5.9 or 5.95 kilograms. Okay, approximately we can write it. So I'm writing now here 5.9 kilogram, you write, no problem. Or 9.5, no problem. Or maybe 6, because ranges. Let me tell you, 5.9 to 6, all answers are correct. Okay, because it's photocopied. That is why maybe the answer will be a little varied. Okay, so I hope so. The question number 7 is completely clear. The students, question number 8. I'm going to start now and get ready. Again, this question, when is drawing is there, okay, so this question is not accurate. Reason, because we have a photocopied paper and that is sometimes compressed or sometimes is stretched. Okay, anyway, scale diagram shows a position of A and B. I will explain according to my diagram so you can understand from there. So 1 centimeter representing 5.5 kilometers. So I'm writing two titles, centimeters and kilometers. And 1 centimeter is equals to half kilometer. Done. Now he's saying find actual distance between both A and both B. So I want to find it this distance. How to check it? Take a scale and I think I will check it. And if I count, wait a minute, let me count. Let me check it. Okay. According to my diagram, it is coming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 centimeters. Okay, it could be different even if it is away or if it is a diagram is like that. So it would be different. You see it more now. So that is why if the paper is like this, it is, wait a minute. It is 4 centimeter. So it's vary. That is why. So because I've used this much printing, this much. According to my diagram, it is a one. Wait a minute. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 centimeters. I take a 5 centimeters. So I take a 5 centimeters, and how many kilometers? Cross multiply. So x1 is the x into is equal to 5 times to 0.5. And I got a 2.5 kilometers. Make sure this answer may be different in a mark scheme. So maybe from 2 to 3, all are correct answers, because it depends upon the diagram available. If your printed format, even printing available, that is in market, that is not exact. Okay, anyway, come back. So lighthouse lies in the east of both A and B. So east, where is east? East is, this is called east. Both are east, because north, you know, all of you know. So don't look at that way. So north, south, east, and west. So these are called east direction of AB. So I hope so got a point. He's saying L lies east of both A and both B. All right. So L is somewhere here, somewhere. All right. He say for L is 4.4 from both A, from both A. Okay. So all right, 4.4. So LA distance is 4.4 kilometers, and 3.3 from B. So LB is 3.3 kilometers. Okay, so we will use the same conversion criteria and convert into centimeters. Interesting. That is why 3 marks. So student, what I will do, I will write same criteria, okay, and I will do it here. I will write 1 centimeter. This is a centimeter. This is a kilometers, and 0.5. And this 4.4, I'm writing under it. And here I'm writing D1, distance 1. Cross multiply, when I multiplied here, so it gives us 4.4 divided by 0.5. It becomes 8.8. So distance 1, which is a LA distance, is 8.8 centimeters. Let's talk about second criteria. So centimeter and kilometers. So he said 3.3. So 1 equals to 0.5, and 3.3 kilometers I want to convert in a centimeters. So distance 2. So if I check it, 3.3 divided by 0.5, I am getting 6.6. So it is a simple. 1 is equal to half. It means half kilometer become double, become that. So double becomes 6.6 and double become 8.8. I think, okay. Now students, now what I'm doing it, so I can't, because I have used compass. You know, student, the compass, whenever we have this is a pencil, is a needle, and this kind of compass we have it. So we put a needle of the compass at A and make an arc. How much this distance we open? One time open 8.8 centimeter, and one time open 6.6 centimeter. I believe all people understanding what I'm saying. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm doing approximately, I can't say is exact, but anyway, I believe this is because I have to use the scale. Okay, wait a minute. Where is a 0 gone? 0 is here. Okay, this is approximately, I'm looking for LA distance, 4.4 convert to 8.8. 8.8 is somewhere here. Here. I remove the scale. It means if I make a compass here, put a compass here, so this kind of arc, I get it. Okay, I make a rough idea so you people can understand. Okay. I got this arc. I understood, put a needle here and make an arc. How much this distance? How much this radius? This radius is 8.8. Now I put a needle at a B and make an arc of a 6.6 centimeter. Let me check where 6.6 comes. Approximately. I can't say because I have a problem of device. I can't use compass here. I can't show you compass here. 6.6 is approximately, it is working here. So this is approximately. Okay. I mark here. Okay. So this is a 6.6. Actually, I put needle here and I got this arc. I believe you understood. Even I make a circle, you will understand, inshallah. Put needle at B and I got a circle like that. But I will not make full circle, arc only. And where the meet at this point, and this is called L. Now I use a scale and join A with the L and B with the L. And this approximately triangle, I got it. I know this is not accurate, but I hope so. You learn the way how I have handled the concept. Let's go for the next question. Next question, standard form. What is basic criteria? We have it. We need decimal from left hand side, from left hand side after first non-zero digit. Non-zero digit. What is non-zero digit? Non-zero digit are 1, 2, 3, 4 till 9. These are called, for example, where is decimal hidden here? Decimal is visible here. But where I need decimal, I need decimal exactly. Look at here. Is this non-zero? Not at all. Is it non-zero? Not at all. Left side I'm counting. Is it non-zero? Not at all. Is it non-zero? Yes. So it should be from here, from this side. I need decimal here. How many jumps I need now? It means decimal I need here. We need here. So how many jumps? One jump, second jump, third jump. So 3 jumps on the right hand side. And I can say I got it 7.09 into 10 to power negative 3. I believe point is very clear. Just for extra knowledge, I tell you, when decimal go from left to right, that I will put always power negative. And right to left, I must put positive. So this is a very important concept. Now, for example, let's move on next one. This part is very clear. Work out for it. And basically, what's the criteria of this one? Whenever in the two values multiply in the power, I can split them. Make sure same criteria is for subdivision. Same criteria for division. A to power n or B to power n. But plus and minus, we can't do it, make sure. So this power 2 will go on 4 to power 2 separate and 10 to power 4 separate. Reason, because they multiply. So you see this n goes in separate powers. So 4 to power 2, 16, and power to power, they multiply, I got 8. But my question, where is decimal here? You can't see. When you can't see, decimal is here. Where you need from left hand side after first non-zero digit. So it means we need here. How many jumps? So 1 jump left side. Jump left side means I have to take it positive power. So when I 1 jump, 1.6 in 10 to power plus 1 and 10 to power 8 already available. In this option, power will add and we get 1.6 in 10 to power 9. And this is my final answer. And I believe the point is very clear. And the question is, wait a minute. The question is completely over. Even full page is over. So let's go for next page. Question number 10, we have draw the image of triangle A-shaped reflection in y equal to 1. Before we start, you must know one thing. Equation of x-axis is y is equals to 0. So don't forget it. So this is y equal to 0. This is y is equal to minus 1. Is y equal to minus 2 because passes through these numbers. This y is equal to minus 3 because passes through minus 3. Y is equal to minus 4. Y is equal to minus 5. But where is a y is equals to plus 1? And that is naturally above. No need to make a full line. If I make this much line, only enough. And I'm writing here y is equals to 1. How to reflect it? This point, how much away from middle line? This is a one box above. Where's image? One box below. This point, two box above. Where's image? Two box below. This point, 1, 2, 3, 4 box above. Where's image? 1, 2, 3, 4 box below. So I hope so. The point is very clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm going to make it. So this is my first answer. Let's talk about second part. Translation by column vector -6, 1. So what is -6? This is called x value and this is called y value. X go negative, so I have to go left side, 6 boxes, and y positive, so 1 box upwards. So 6 and 1. So 6 and 1. Okay. So let's start. I can do it two ways. So let's count for it. We talk about triangle A shape. So let's apply criteria on this point. So 6 and 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. So this point comes here. This point shifts here. I can make whole diagram even here, but count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 up. Or I can make it this diagram. Look at here. And this diagram will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 up. And this is my final answer. So I can do full together or part by part. Okay, no problem at all. And let's go for next part. Describe fully a transmission with shape A onto B. So what is going on A onto B? What is going on? So we have to look carefully. Is this a translation? No way. It is a you think reflection? No way. It is a simple rotation, because this rotating and come on this point, this rotating goes on this point, and this rotating go on this point. So it is a this way rotating. So it's called anti-clockwise. But how much angle? So most probably the center is somewhere here, and I think so center is this much. Let's try to do it. So this is a 3 and 1. Okay, 3 and 1. Or I can say here, this is 3 and 1. So 3, 1. So 3, 1, and 3, 1. So this is a clockwise. Anti-clockwise center is giving with us is 3, -1. 3, -1, because 3, -1. Let me write it here. So rotation. And how much angle? You guys check it. This join it here, and this join with that. And what is angle between this point? This is a 100% 90 degree. You can guess it here. How much angle? 90 degree. And A onto B. So rotation 90 degree, anti-clockwise. Center, what? Center is 3 and -1. So once again, I show center. Look at now. Counting boxes. So 3 box up, 1 left. 3 box, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. So you see, I have reached here. And from here to here, 90 degree. So I hope so. Second method, if you're not confident this way, we have to draw 2 perpendicular bisector. For example, this and this point. I will join them. I'll draw a compass, these 2 arcs, like this. And I will draw, like, for example, like this and like this. And I draw like that. Okay, there's a 1 perpendicular bisector. Then I will make a same option for second. For example, these 2 points. For example, these 2 points. No. Yeah, it is, yeah, same. These 2 points. I will draw again. So this is another one. So where both can cut each other, that is center of rotation. I believe the point is very clear and we have done it. The question number 10 completely over. Question number 11 we have now. M invest $1,500 at a rate of 4.2 per compound interest. Clearly mentioned compound interest and value investment after end of 5 years. So here A is a P is investment, which is $1,500. And what is the rate of interest? R is 4.2 and time is of 5 years. He's asking for total amount. Formula A is equals to P 1 plus R. If getting loss, here negative. If getting profit, this is a positive. So just plug in the numbers 1500 and 4.2 over 100 and 5 years. So I'm going to type in calculator 1 plus 4.2 divided by 100 and the power is 5. So answer turned to be 1842.594. And basically whenever currency comes, especially currency, so we need answer to 2 decimal places. Make sure. So this 4 we don't need. We never add. It means the answer turned to be finally, if you check it, and answer is $1842.59. So I hope so the point is very clear. And let's go for next part below. H invests some money, rate of interest, this one compound interest, 11 year for investment and the amount become double. So now again, same formula, A is equals to P times 1 plus R over 100 to power T. And very interesting part, amount is not given. What is amount here? But that become double. If I write here, let's say some student thinks, sir, what is amount, sir? Amount not mentioned. If I amount 100 here, so this become 200. If I take amount, let's say if I take amount 60, so this become 120, double. So if the amount is not given, so you can take any number or you can take P. But this become 2P. Why 2P? Because 100 into 2, 60 into 2, 1000 into 2, and P into 2. I hope so got a point very clear. You can plug in any number or P become double P. And rate of interest is X, mentioned clearly X. And time is 11 here. Here, very interesting part, this P will divide. When it divides, what happens? 2P by P and PP will cancel out. But now I'm going to teach you a very important criteria of our indices property. What is indices property says? Whenever, look at the top right hand side, if X to power P by Q is equals to 1 or N, this power goes there. So power will flip. So Q by P. So power will flip. So same 11 will go there. So this power will become not 11, become 1 by 11. I hope so the point is very clear. So it means this, you know what happens then if you bring this if you bring this 11 on the other end, what will happen? This 11 become 1 by 11. Like a P by Q become Q by 11, P reciprocal. So same story here. So I get it what here? 1 plus X over 100. Now this one will subtract. 1 is 2 to power 1 over 11 minus 1. X over 100. And this 100 will multiply with the whole answer. So first of all, I will type in calculator. 2 to power is 1 by 11 and minus 1. I'm getting students 0.06504 and X over 100. 100 will multiply and this decimal will jump 2 times. 1, 2. So it becomes 6.5. So X becomes 6.5%. And I hope so. The concept of this question is also clear. And let's go for the next part. And next part is what we have. A sloping edge is 12 of a cone and base. Sloping edge. What is a sloping edge he talk about? This is called sloping edge. We represent by small l. And this is the radius. represent by small r. And here always 90 degrees. H, this r. R is 5, slant, height is 12. And total surface area, total, he make bold. Can you see students, bold color? Bold means like a total means like I have some student think only curved area from where you hold a cone, not at all. That is a pi r l plus down circle area, circle, and circle is pi r square, and rest is just right formula. Pi radius is a 5, slant height is 12, pi 5 square. So let me type in calculator. First I type this is 60 pi plus 25 pi. I write pi format 85 pi. And when I check in the calculator, it gives us 267.035. I don't want. Do we add it? No. So 267 centimeters square is our final answer. I hope so the point is very clear. Question number 13, we have first three terms of sequences are given by him. He's asking find the nth terms. You can see it 3 here, unknown. So 5, 12, 31. So how to do the this one? So 6-mark questions. Question number 1. So, so first of all, I check it. Is this AP? What does AP stand for? Arithmetic progression. And what is the formula for arithmetic progression? Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. So this is applicable if the first layer is difference. For example, if you have a 3 plus 4, I got 7 plus 4, I got 11 plus 4, I got 15. So this kind of formula applicable here. But if the first layer is not same, for example, so like for 2 plus 6, I got 8. Plus 8, I got 16. Plus 10, 26. Here, plus 2, plus 2. So the second layer same, so we apply same formula, but the A plus n minus 1 into D, 1 plus D2 divided by 2 into what? Into n1 in the bracket into n minus 2. This is a formula. But problem is this question, if you check it here, this is a 7. This is a 19. Okay. And the next is let me check. It is a 68 minus 31, give 37. So even the second layer is not same even. So this rule is not applicable now. What to do in this situation? In this situation, students, we will do another technique. And what that technique? Check it carefully. This is a first. Look at here. If I stick a square of 1, maybe it not works. But a power 3, I got a 1. And what number add give you this? Plus 4. This power 3, I got 8. 8 plus 4, I get answer. This 2 power 3, 27. 27 plus 4, 21. So 4, 3 to power 4 is 80. Is 3 to power, sorry, 4 to power 3. 4 because term number 4, 64 plus 4, I get this answer. So now what about this? So n cube and plus 4. So it means this answer is finally I get an nth term is t to power 3 and plus 4. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, you got a point. We'll test how much add and subtract. In our syllabus, mostly what comes, let me tell you, n to power 2, n to power 3. Sometimes add, sometimes subtract. And I hope so got a point. So let's talk about the next part, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This is AP. I'm going to apply AP on this sequence. And how to apply this sequence? We have 2 sequences, 10, 9, 8, 7, dot, dot, dot. Lower part, student, I will split 3, 4, 5, dot, dot, dot. And again, it is a AP is applicable here. So I will write 2 AP formulas and apply the question. So what is a AP on the first term? So what is the first term? What does A stand for? First term, 10 here. What is first term here? 3 here. Okay. What is n minus 1 keep as it? What is the common difference? 9 minus 10 is minus 1. 4 minus 3 is plus 1. I think point is very clear. So negative n and plus 1. And I got n plus 11. This is my nth term. And same story here, 3 plus n minus 1. And I got it 2 plus n. So this is my nth term. So I got it n plus 1. What is the term? I got it n plus 11, sorry, and divided by 2 plus n. So 2 plus 11. So I think 2 plus n, sorry, 2 plus n. Okay, okay. So this is done, and this is okay. And now let's go for, wait a minute, I did mistake here. There's a negative n, sorry. There's a negative n. So this is a negative n. So I'm writing now here in the numerator, I'm writing now here 11 minus n. So I'm writing here 11 minus n and divided by n plus 2. I hope so you got the point clear. And now let's talk about the lower one, third one, last one and third one. Third one, if you look at carefully, students, what a third one? Third one is into 2, I got it. Into 2, I got it. Into 2, I got it. So what is in this situation? First term is 8, first term is 4, and common ratio, I got 8 divided by 4, I got a 2. And formula is Tn equals to A r to power n minus 1. A is 4, r is 2 minus 1. So here we have to do some extra work. What is 4? 2 to the power 2. And here 2 to the power. Same basis we have it, power will add. And finally, I got 2 to the power 2 plus n minus 1. Or I can say 2 to the power n plus 1. And this is my nth term. And I believe the point is very clear. And we have done this part even. Okay, this is okay. Let's talk about a question number 14. So how to get this? So this simple. First of all, function copy without any change. Done. After copying, how many x's you have? Both sides, leave empty spaces. This -3 will go in both brackets. So -3 here and -3 here. So I got it -12, negative plus 12, and 12 plus 5 is 17. So f of -3 is becoming 12 plus 5 is 17. So this is done. Same way. What I will do, student, upper part. As I done it, I'll copy once again. Same way I'll copy the question. Same way I will leave empty spaces on both sides. Same way, this 3 minus 2, I'll copy in both brackets. Both brackets. So 5, 4 3s are 12, and minus plus, 4 2s are 8. And finally, I got it. What answer? F of 3 minus 2x is 8x copy, and this is subtract them. You got a -7. So I believe the point is very clear. Inverse. How to get inverse, friends? So step number 1, function value f of x replaced by y. Step number 1. Step number 2, I have two choices: bring 5 here and bring 4 down, -4 down, or bring 4x and y on the other end. Second approach is better. I'll try to make an x subject. So x subject, so 4 will divide. When 4 will divide, we got this thing. Now interchanging, every x become y and every y will becomes x. And this is called f of inverse of x. So I hope so. Point is very clear. 5 minus x over 4. And the question is completely finished. So question number 15 we have, and Virat records the height of 80 sunflower. It means if you add them all, it give you 80. Okay, and he said estimate mean. This is a favorite kind of question. Whenever statistics topic comes, this is the most favorite topic in the statistics chapter. So what I will do, I have two choices. I will make a two extra columns. Sorry, I'll make not 2. I will make 3 columns. So that's why, sir. What is the logic behind it? Logic behind for the histogram, I will do same time. So look at now carefully. So here I'm writing mid-class, representing as mid-class. Represent as x. Okay, second column title is fx. And third title is the f dot d, frequency density, frequency by class weight. If you do make separate, no problem at all. You can use the upper area or below area of the table even, but I just want to explain you proper. So what is the average? Add them, divide by 2 one time or 2 times. I show you 1.2 plus 1.5 divided by 2, and it is a 1.35. If you check it, 1.2 plus 1.5. So 1.35. Okay, last one more. I just 1 plus 1.5 and 1.6. If you add them and divide by 2, you get a 1.55. Rest values I'm not showing. This is a 1.65. This is a 1.8 because average of these numbers 1.8. So I think you understood how I got it. Fx, this is a frequency. So f and x multiply. So this number and this number multiply. So one time I'm showing 12 times to 1.35. And next time I will not show. I will write directly. So 16.2. And this multiply. So 1.55 times 2, 20. I got a 31. So 1.55 into 20. I got a 31. And rest this I'm doing directly without any working. So 34 into 1.65. And I'm getting here 56.1. Even if you show an exam, you don't show the working the way I showed, no problem at all. I mean, you show directly like this, okay. 1 point into 14, I got a 25.2. Okay, now, so what is the mean formula? So mean formula is sigma fx over sigma f. Fx means these all values add and write on top. And it is all frequency value, add and write it down, over. And I'm going to write finally. So 16.2 plus 31 plus 56.1 plus 25.2 over 80. And if I check it in calculator, so 16.2 plus 31 plus 56.1 plus 25.2 and divided by 80. And after calculating the answer, I am getting, hold on. Yeah, 1.602 1.60625, and there's no number after. This is called exact answer. You know, student, when we get an exact answer, then don't do any rounding. I repeat my words. After 25, we have nothing. After 25, we have nothing in my calculator. So that is why this is called exact. And when you get exact answer, don't change it. Don't round it, I want to say. This is called exact answer. Now, how to get a frequency density? Frequency 12, class width is a gap of them. And gap of this what? Look, I show once. 12 divided by. So the difference of these numbers, I mean 1.5 and 1.2. So when I divide 12 divided by 0.3, and I get a 40. Next one, I'm telling directly 20 divided by the gap. And gap is 1.6 minus 1.5. So 1.1. So 20 divided by 0.1, I get a 200. And next one, I'm showing directly 34 divided by 0.1 once again. So because the difference is 0.1. So I got a 340. And last one, finally, 14 divided by 0.2. I got a 70. So I hope so. The point is very clear. And now I'm going to make a diagram. But wait a minute, let me check once more. Finally, so 12 divided by gap is 0.3. 40, correct. 20 divided by 0.1, 200. 34 divided by 0.1. Yeah, all correct. Okay. Now, student, how to make it? You can see this one. How to make this first column? Okay. 1.2 to start, 1.5 ending. And what is the height? Height is 40. Repeat my words. 1.2 here, 1.5 here, and height is 40. 40 is where? Here problem 40 you don't know. When you don't know, I taught a formula. What formula I taught you? Value by number of boxes. So 100 is a value and 10 boxes. Cancel. One box is representing 10. Then where's 40? 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is a 40. And I will take it from 1.2 till 1.5. And this is my first answer. Shading is not a compulsory. If we do it, good. If we don't do, no problem. So 1.2, let's start again. 1.2 starting, 1.5 ending, and height is 40. You can see from here. Point is very valid. 1.5 starting, 1.6 ending, and height is 200. 200 height. 200 height is this. And shading part is not compulsory, but we make it good. Next one, next column. So starting 1.6, ending this, and height is 340. 340. 340 is four boxes. So for 340. And this is the answer finally. Last column starting from 1.7, ending 9.9, height is 70. So height is 70. 70. 7 boxes. Okay, I'm shading in different way, so but both are clear. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I hope so the concept is completely clear. Question number 16, find acceleration, right acceleration for cyclists between 15 seconds to 25. So 15 to 25. 15 to 25 is this. It's a straight line and is a simple zero acceleration. Because constant speed, it has a zero acceleration. That is why he said wrote. Okay, so write the acceleration. This point is very valid, very clear. And let's go for the next part. Next part, students, he is asking for tangent. Why draw a tangent for estimate the acceleration? For your knowledge, this whole topic, we have 2 criteria only. Criteria number 1, the acceleration is basically the gradient of the line, and distance distance is basically equals to the area. Area of area under lines is basically distance covered. So he's asking at what point 7.5. 7.5 is here. Go up and check the point. So this is 7.5. I will take a scale and I will draw a tangent. And tangent in such a way, just a touch and go. So remove it and check it. The tangent not accurate. Look it here. Somehow accurate. Okay. All right. Be careful. This gap and this gap should be equal. This gap should be equal. Okay. This is not an ideal, but okay. And now take 2 points. So this is a 7.5. And what is the y coordinate? 7. So 7.5. How come? Along x-axis 7 point, along y is 7. Take any other point. For example, I can take this point, this point. What is this one? X is 1 box back 14.5, because this is a 2 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 box is a 0.5. So this is a 14.5. Yeah, 14.5. And this is a 9, because 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 9. So I got a point. Now I'm going to find a gradient. You can take any 2 points. So what is the gradient formula? Gradient formula is I'm writing on the top here, then I'm shifted there. Gradient formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 9 minus 7 over 14.5 minus 7.5. So y2 minus y1 I copied up, x2 minus x1 I copied down. And student, if I type this in calculator, what I'm getting is 0.285, 286 actually I'm getting. So it is approximately 0. Because if I check it in calculator, 0.2857, so becomes 6. And so the gradient, so this whole thing, I'll bring it down. Cut from here, and I bring it here. Okay, and this I'm writing it down here. So rounding is become 3SF. So 0.286 is my final answer. So I hope so point is clear. And there's a range also. Okay, don't worry about it. So 0.2 till 0.4. If you get any answer, correct answer. Okay, average speed. Basic formula of average speed is, so average speed, total distance by total time. Total distance divided by total time. And total distance is what? Let me check it. So this kind of thing, how to find total distance? Because sorry, he said 15 to 20, 30, 15 to 30, 15 to 30. 15 to 30 is this. So I draw a line and line and line. And this is a trap. Can you see this trapezium, students? So I'm going to make trapezium here. This is B, this is A, and this is a gap of that. If we check it, this is a 25 minus 15, so it's a 10. So A is 10. And this is a 30 minus 15, I got a 15. So this is a AB, and this guy is 8. So H is equals to 8. And then I go for, to bring it down. So what is the distance formula? Total distance formula, trapezium area. So distance is covered half into H into A plus B. So half into 8, A is 10, B is 15. And I got a 25. So half in, so this is a 4 times to 25, 100. So 100 is a distance traveled. 100 is a distance traveled. I think this part is clear. So 100 is a distance traveled. Distance, meters, I can say. And what is the average speed now? 100, what is the difference coming here? 15. So 100 divided by 15. My answer is 6.67 meter per second. I believe the point is very clear and the complete stop question is over. Question number 17, whenever we have a bearing kind of question comes, students, best technique you have, make a knot like this. And make it here also. And here as well. Done. Okay. And after this, read statement. It says C from A. C from A. From A. From A means apply rules at A. And target is C. So apply rules. What rule number 1? Face towards north, turn clockwise till target C. So this is a face towards north. This is, you can see this red color arrow is toward north. And target is C. This is a target C. So I make a line. This is called target line. So from this to this is my angle. So this is a given. I hope so you got it. And here I'm making here. This is given by him is 145. And you know it very well. In a straight line, if there's a 145, how to find this one? So 180 minus 145. Sorry, 180. Yeah. I got a 35. So this turned to be 35. If this 35, when two lines are parallel, a line cuts like this. This 35 is a confirmed 35. So this is a 35. Okay, this I can find easily because it's a 180. And if I add from 180 subtract 35 and subtract 38, I get a 107. And what is asking for? B from C, B from C. And do you know, student, when two lines are parallel, if this is 107, what is this? 107. So if this is a 107, what is this? 107. So I can say that this angle is 107. And he asking that B from C. So B from C means apply rules at C. Target is B. So apply rules at B. Target is C. Target is B. So it means I can, this is a 180 degree and is a 107. So 180 plus 107. So my answer is, so when I added, I got 287. So I hope so. The first part is very clear. Actually, I have done extra. Okay. And I'm sure I have showed you that how we can get more angles easily by this way. So this part is very clear. Let's go for next. Next part is he's asking AB. Where is AB, students? AB is AB. You have to prove it this length of AB, this length of AB. For a while, I erase everything. You can see clearly. So, you know, if in this triangle, first question, ask yourself, do we have 90 degree? Answer is yes. If answer is yes, I will apply SOHCAHTOA because you know 90 degree. But if no 90 confirmation, check it. If any one pair given, pair means angle given, side given, angle given, side given. Angle. If one pair given, sine rule. If angle pair not given, then cosine rule. In this particular question, we don't have 90 degree, no pair given. So we'll go for only cosine rule. And what is the cosine rule? I'm looking for this length, and this diagram I'm going to make separate. Capital C, small c. Capital B, small b. Capital A, small a. And middle angle 38. I can go for C to power 2, A to power 2, B to power 2, negative 2 into AB. This both angles sides will come here into cos of capital C. How capital C in front of it? So now I plug in the numbers. Okay, one value is 95 to power 2. Second value is 65 to power 2. 2 into 95 into 65 into cos of the angle, that is a 38. Because 3-mark question, so minimum I just as a teacher. So some student, they know, you know, they take root immediately here and get the answer directly. Avoid this kind of way. Otherwise, you may lose 1 mark. Minimum. This step compulsory, this, and then show answer. And that is a 59.3. That you can get a full mark. Okay. And this you write C or write here AB. So you'll get a full marks, 3 marks. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, proved. So obtuse, what is three criteria? Right angle is called 90. Less than 90, the theta is 90 degree. If theta is less than 90 degree, is called acute. And more than 90 degree is called obtuse. And last, more than 180 is called reflex. So don't forget it, okay? So this is a reflex angle. If you don't know what is a reflex angle, for example, this is, okay, it's not a reflex angle. For example, this is a 670. How much this? This is called reflex angle because this is a more than 180 degree. I believe you got it. Obtuse angle B from A, bearing of B. Okay, BAC. Where's BAC? This angle he talked about, obtuse angle. So this is more than 90 degree. And he said, find the bearing of B from A. So I have to go back and show the previous working. In which I got, this is 145. This was 35. This was 35. This was, I think it was a, I think I missed before. That is 180. I think that is a 107. So let me recheck and then I go for it. 107. This is a 107. So plus 107. Okay. And this 107. What he was asking for? B from A. Where to apply rules? Apply rules at A. And what's the target? B. So apply rules at A and target is B. Apply rules at A, apply rules at A, and target is B. So this is my task. How to get this kind of thing? This is a 180 degree. And if I get this angle, I will get my answer. But thing is that, how to get? I need this angle. So I just, I think these all bearings are not required, but that are done for the other part. So this, it means I'm looking for this angle. So this is a alpha. I'm looking for alpha or I'm looking for A angle, no problem. So let's try. Because if I have this angle, look at it, This is bearing from here to here, students. And this is how much? 145. If I get this, I will get my answer. If you're not understanding, I show once again. So from here to here is my task. This is 135. 145, sorry. 145 and 145. If I get this alpha, I will add them both. And I think question is over. I'm going to show back what I'm discussing. Okay, so let's move on back. Okay, so move on this one. So it means, look at now, students, because one side and one angle now given, it means one pair given. How come? Look at this, angle is given, opposite side is given. So one pair is given. I will use sine rule. How to use sine rule? I'm looking for angle A. So sine capital A divided by small sine A. So side A, sine capital C by small c. So sine capital A is my task. Small a is 95. This is a very important topic because since trigonometric functions added in syllabus, this is a 38, sorry. So since this obtuse angle kind of thing is coming regular basis, and this is 59.3. This will multiply there and take tan inverse, sine inverse, sorry. Sine will go there inverse, but before 95 multiply with sine 38 divided by 59.3. And I'm going to type in calculator. So when I type in calculator, sine inverse in fraction 95 times to sine 38 in denominator, I'm getting 59.3 and my angle is coming 80.5. But very interesting part, he asked obtuse. You know cast property, students, cast. C for cos, A for all, S for sine, T for tan. I'll go for it. And actually, we look at here, student, this is a positive sign. This sign. Sine is positive where, student? Sine is positive actually here and here. So we have two lines, one here and one here. So I'm going to make it here now. I'm going to make it here actually. This and this. And this I got a principal angle. I call as any angle like alpha or beta. So 80.5, I got it here. 80.5, I got it here. What's the rule of measurement? You remember, student, I taught in my other lectures, start from positive x-axis, move anti-clockwise till lines. So my first answer, if you remember, although my video is available in my YouTube channel, you can check from there. So first answer is 80.5, which I have it. Second is 180 full, but at this angle, I don't need. So 180 minus 80.5. So I'm getting here 180 minus 80.5. So my first answer, which I'm getting is angle alpha, angle A, 80.5. Or second option, I'm getting here 99.45, sorry. And this is not our answer. This is my answer. Why? Obtuse, he asked. Obtuse means more than 90 degrees. This is acute. Acute, we don't need. We need obtuse. But do you think answer is done? Not at all. Not at all. So this is for your knowledge. This is a 145 and this is a 90. I just got it now. How much I got it? Go back. 99.5. 99.5. So it means 99.5. So this is 99.5, this one, and is 145. So 145 plus 99.5 will give our answer. So I'm writing finally here. So bearing is 100 and how much the other? 145. So 145 plus 99.5. And this is my answer about to come. Wait a minute, let me shift it up. And this is extra notes. And my answer turned to be plus 145. This is coming with me to 44.5 degree because we have to answer always 1 dp. Make sure always 1 decimal place. Okay. So this is my final answer. And I believe you understood the cast property and the question number 17 is completely over. Question number 18, students, we have to do it now. A part factorization. Best technique of doing is this because I know some students getting problem in factorization. So best technique, common out. So table of 2, 2 9s are 18. If you don't know the big numbers, 2 4s are 8, 2 9s are 18. Further, it is divisible. No, we can't divide further. And this is a square of what number? 3a whole square. This is a square of what number? 7 whole square. So step number 1, I will take, students, 2 common. 9a2 power 2 left and negative sign in the middle and 49 left behind. Now what to do? Don't do directly, chances of mistake. So do this way. This way, chance mistake reduces. 3a comes 7, as I mentioned here. So 1 time 3a and 7 add, and 1 time subtract. Over. It's expanding this kind of question, coming frequently since last 2 years or 3 years. So what is technique? We have many ways: multiply them and keep aside, or multiply them and keep this aside. So I'm doing the first one. I'm keeping x plus 4 as it is and multiplying this 2x into x. So 2x to power 2, 2x into negative 2, negative 4x, and negative 1 into x, so negative x, and negative positive 2. After this 2x to power 2 and these two terms will become negative 5x and plus 2. Now this multiply with each term 1 by 1. So 2x to power 3 minus 5x to power 2 plus 2x. Now plus 4 multiply each term. So 8x to power 2, 4 5s are 20x, and 4 2s are 8. And writing in order, first x cube, then x terms, and plus 3x to power 2. Then x like terms, you have a negative 18x and plus 8. And the question is done. So cos theta, cos x, okay. First of all, try to make cos subject. So 2 will go on the other end, 5 cos x, 5 cos x, let me write again, 5 cos x is equals to negative 2. Now 5 will divide, so cos x equals to negative 2 over 5. Okay, now you know cast property is very important. So C, A, S, T cast. C for cos, A for all, S for sine, and T for tan. And we talk about this negative, so we have to check it where cos is negative. But first of all, let me make clear this cross I'm making for only cos. So cos positive as clear, cos positive. Cos positive here, reason all positive. But here sine positive. What about sine, tan, and cos negative? So am I writing here? Negative. Here tan positive in third quadrant, but what about cos negative? So I have to make these two quadrant number 3rd and quadrant number 4. So for a while, I just write alpha here and make sure I taught many times in my previous videos, don't include this negative sign. Okay, so now when I type in cos inverse 2 over 5, it gives me 66.42. I don't want, so I will not add. So 66.4, so which I will make line and x-axis, line and x-axis. So first answer is what, students? So start from here and stop here. So full is 180, but this angle we don't need. So 1 minus that. And second is 180, this 180 plus this one. So 1 time add and 1 time subtract. Bring back this x here. 180 minus 66.4 and 180 minus 66.4. So when I add, my answers turn to be 246.2 degree. And second is, if I add, so second answer is coming after subtracting. I put wrong places. So this answer is after adding. And this answer after subtracting 113.6 degree. So I hope so the concept is very clear. All right. So let's go for next question. And I hope so the concept of the whole page is very, very clear. So question number 20. How to deal this kind of question, students? A piece of the metal has a volume this correct to 20 centimeters. So when you have this kind of question and how to find absolute error, so this 20 divided by 2, make it half. I got a plus and minus 10 centimeter cube. Okay. So what he said, this part 7, and the mass of the piece of metal is this much grams in 100-gram absolute error. For this is what? So absolute error 100 divided by 2. I got a 50 grams plus and minus. And what our question is asking, we have a formula, density is equal mass per volume. And he said here, the piece of the metal has a volume is this, and metal and the mass is this. And what I'm looking for the density. So density is subject, and density, basically density formula is what? Mass divided by volume. So very interesting part is going to come when you want to find out the lower boundary of the density. So let me write a formula, lower boundary of the density. So basic way is what? What is this lower bound? So the upper one should be same. So lower bound of density means lower bound of mass. And in denominator, always reverse. So if lower bound of density, so here must be upper bound of volume. So it means, if is a very interesting part, I just tell extra knowledge for you. If you're looking for upper bound of something, so here upper bound and down, I must write it here, upper bound, and down must be lower bound. I hope so clear. This same and this reverse. So I think this point is very clear. So let's try to complete a question. So lower bound of mass, how we can find, students? Mass is 7800 grams. So I'm writing here 7800 because I'm looking for lower, so I will subtract 50. I will subtract 50. Upper bound of volume, students, I need upper bound. So volume is 1240. Upper bound means adding. Adding what? This 10. So just type in calculator and let's see what answer I'm getting here. 7800 minus 50 in denominator 1240 plus 10. So my answer is coming finally 6.2. 6.2 grams per centimeter cube. So it means you learn one thing. If I need lower bound, this must be same. And this must be opposite. And if he asks upper bound, so then this is same and this is opposite. I hope so. The point is very clear. So how to solve this question, students? We have a triangle OAB, and C is a midpoint of OA. So this distance and this distance are equals to each other. This is M, so this is also M. Okay. Now, students, we can see that if OB is the task, how to get OB? OB, if I want to find, so OB is equals to O to C, C to B. Okay, and O to C is M and this M. This is OB. So though he's not asking us, but I found it. Some reason behind, you'll come to know. Now, what is the plan, students? So given us A to B is 4 ratio, A to E, sorry, and E to B 5 ratio. And if you look at carefully, students, what is our final plan to find it? Position vector of E. It means starting from O. Whenever a position vector comes starting from O, I have two plans, O to C, C to A, and A to E, one choice, or O to B, B to E, second choice. I have both plans. I can choose any one. So I choose a lower one. O to C, C to A, and A to E. O to E, C, both are M, so I'm copying M plus M. Now I need AE. How to get AE? Its ratio is 4. I'm writing here V for vector, R for ratio. AE is vector is equals to 4 ratio. And can I use EB? No, because 2 unknown, I can't solve it. So I need 1 known. So that is AB I can find. So I'm writing here AB, and ratio is 4 plus 5, 9. So I'm writing 9 here. Cross multiply. 9 times 2 AB, AE. is equal to 4 times 2ab. And this 9 will divide on other side. I got 4 by 9 times 2ab. And it means this value is of AE. I can plug in it here. 4 over 9 times 2ab. So m plus m, 2m. It means if I get AB, I will get my answer. But question comes how to get AB. What is AB? AB vector. These are ratios. Make sure some student think these are vectors. Not at all. So these are the ratios. So if I'm looking for the AB vector equal to A to O, O to B. So I'm writing here down AB vector is path writing A to O plus O to B. Whereas A to O is going backwards, opposite direction, negative 2n. And O to B is actually m plus n. So I got a negative m plus n, which is a value of AB is coming here. So I'm writing here minus m plus n. I have two choices. I can multiply inside one choice number 1. That is better because some students confuse otherwise. Plus into minus, minus 4 over 5, 9 times 2m plus 4 over 9 times 2n. Now two like terms are m, and how to make it? So take LCM of these numbers. So here maybe you're getting problems. So let me show you some extra work here. 2 minus 4 over 9. When this kind of question comes to 9 LCM, if this number is same, so upper number copy. But if this number is not same under it, so what to do? This 9 will multiply and write it down. So 9 2s are 18. Same story here. 9 LCM, 9 multiplied with the 2m. I got 18m. And 9 match. So upper value minus 4m will remain same. And plus 4 over 9n. And final step I'm writing, out of 18, 4 gone, I got a 14. So 14 over 9 times 2m. And plus 4 over 9 times 2n. And this is our final answer. So I hope so. The point is very clear. And the question is completely over. So question number 22 now, students. This is a line. And this is the curve, this at P and Q, 2 points. So in a sense, if I show some idea, there's a curve and line, they intersect. Any one of them is P and one is called Q. How to solve it, coordinates and show working, and 2 as 2dp. So whenever 2dp, 1dp, 3dp comes, so it means 100% we will go for quadratic formula. So step number 1, at these 2 points, either you can say y is equal to y or x is equal to x. So x is hard to make it because a lot of x's are there. Y is easy to make it. So this value phi, I'm going to plug in here. Or second choice, this value phi, you plug in it here. Second choice better. So 2x to power 2 negative x negative 3 is equal to 4x plus 12. So this 2x could copy. This will go this side. So negative x already and negative 4 will give us negative 5. This comes this side, negative 3, negative 12, negative 15. So I hope so. The quadratic equation is very clear. Now, what is the value of A? 2. B value is beside of x, including sign. Don't forget sign B. And this negative 15 is C. And when you apply quadratic formula, negative B plus and minus B square minus 4AC over 2A. And there are 2 B's, one here, one here. So negative 5 will come in both brackets. And there are 2 A's, so this 2 will come up and down. And this is C value will come here. After this, negative into negative, I get a positive 5. And this is if you type this in calculator, this whole part, including root, you can type in calculator. Or this give you 25 plus 4 times 2 into 15. We got a root 145. Root 145. Okay, so now what to do, students? I will break in 2 parts. One time positive root of 145 over 4 and 1 time negative. All right. After this, what to do, students? After this, we will type and we'll get 2 dp. So make sure I'm going to type it. My first answer is turned to be 4.26 because he said 2 dp, 2 decimal places, and we got it. Second answer I'm getting is negative 1.76. Okay, better to write afterwards, but after there's zeros coming, so not a problem. So that is why I'm just leaving it. And both x values you will plug in either in this equation or this equation. So I think better to plug in this. Y is equal to 4x plus 12. So when I plug in this value here, so what happens, students? So 4 times 2, 4.26 and plus 12. So my first answer is turned to be 29.04. So first answer is 4.26 and 29.04 is the first answer. Whereas this one, when I plug in it here, so 4 times 2, negative 1.76 and plus 12. My second answer is turned to be 4.96. And how to write it? So negative 1.76 x value and 4.96, 76 and 96. So this is my second answer. I hope so. The concept is very clear of question number 22. Question number 23, students, we have last question of the paper. He said the major segment of circle is radius 2.5. When I have a circle, just tell again, you maybe don't know major and minor. If we have it is a chord, divide the region of circle in 2 portions. The lower, this is called minor segment. And this is called major segment. That is why he called here, he called a major segment. So actually we have the upper part is this called major segment. Okay, so this is extra part for extra knowledge. How to get a solution of this question? He's saying that it is a cross section, and this is a cross section, and the length of tunnel is 800. So find out volume. Basically, what is the plan of action? I show you. What is the planning? This is a cross section. Just sake of understanding, copy and pasting. So now, if I join it. So I believe you understand what is going on and this kind of shape. So this is a figure, we have it. And this is a cross section, this undissociated portion cross section, and the length of container, the tunnel is 800. So what is the volume formula? Cross area into length. If I get a cross area into length, I will get my answer. The planning is very clear, students. How to fulfill a planning? So planning, let's see how we can do it. So job number first. This is okay. Now, thing is how to get it. So first of all, very interesting part. This is a 3. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So it means from here till here, it is 3. This 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. So this total is 3. This is 2.5. So what left behind is the 0.5. I hope so this part's clear. So this I'm drawing the perpendicular and this. So this is M for midpoint. This is A. This is B. Now I can say that this is angle theta. This is also theta. And there's a 2.5. I think, student, you're understanding how I'm getting. Now I'm drawing this triangle. 90 degree, this theta, this 2.5, this 0.5. Okay, first of all, I'm finding this is O, this is M, this is B. So I need this angle, otherwise I can't solve the question. So I use SOHCAHTOA in front of 90 degree opposite, and in front of 90 is called hypotenuse. This is called opposite, and this is called adjacent. So adjacent by hypotenuse cos theta. So cos theta is 0.5 over 2.5. So take cos inverse. So 0.5 over 2.5. And when I divide it, students, I get angle 78.46304. And this full angle angle AOB I need is into 2. So when into 2, I got it 156.926. I'm getting a long values for more accuracy. Okay, this angle I got it. Now, what is my major plan? Because in this diagram, we have two parts. One is a triangle, which is this angle we have it. So this 2.5, this 2.5. And one, the triangle area. This is a triangle area. And one is called sector area. So I have to add them both. So let's have a look now how we can attain it. So triangle area. So cross-section area. Okay, what is the angle problem with sector? Because the upper part is sector, students, sector. I can't use this angle for sector. I can't use this. I have to use this angle. How to find this? 360 minus this one, 156 point that. So I'm writing now here. So 156.926. So when I subtract, students, I get the angle, other one angle, I name as alpha angle, alpha. That is 360 minus 156.926. Alpha, I'm getting 203.0739. So it means that this angle, I got it, this angle. Let's start. So how to get the cross-section area? So cross area. Cross area, basically we have two things. One is a triangle area, which is 2.5, 2.5, and this angle is 156.926. Whereas a sector part, if I look at now this sector part, so this is a radius 2.5, radius 2.5, and this angle is 203.0739. I think, student, now you got it. Half into A into B into sine theta, which is in the middle angle. And now, what is this one? Theta over 360 multiplied by pi r square. So student, it will give me cross-section area. So let me find it. Half into 2.5 into 2.5 into sine of the middle angle 156.926. And this answer is coming 1.224749. The second one is what? 203.0739. And over 360 times 2 pi into 2.5 square, which I'm getting here 11.07596. If I add 1.224749, I got total area 12.3007. Cross area. How to get volume, students? So cross formula is cross area into length. Cross area is 12.3007 into 800. So when I multiply, I got 9840.56. And we have to answer 3SF. I need, I don't want. So approximately 9840 is our answer for the volume. So I hope so. The concept is very clear and we have done it. This was a little typical hard question, but anyway, I hope so you got a point very clear. And best of luck with a complete paper and reattempt this paper so we can cover up your mistakes. So I will pray for your paper upcoming. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.